Softening methods of hard water. The process of removing of hardness producing salts from the ware is called softening. The method of softening of hard water depends upon the fact whether the hardness is temporary or permanent. Removal of temporary hardness, it is removed by the following methods. Number 1, boiling. Whenever water is boiled, the bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium decompose to form insoluble carbonate or precipitate, which is removed by filtration method. Calcium bicarbonate CaHCO3 twice gives rise to CaCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. MgHCO3 twice 2 gives rise to MgCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Next, second one is the Clark's method. In this method, calculated amount of salt lime calcium hydroxide is added to hard water. The bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium react with lime and form insoluble carbonates, which are removed by filtration method. CaHCO3 twice 2 plus calcium hydroxide gives rise to 2CaCO3 plus 2H2O. MgHCO3 twice 2 plus calcium hydroxide gives rise to MgCO3 plus CaCO3 plus 2H2O. Removal of permanent hardness of water. The permanent hardness of water can be removed by the following methods. Permeate process or zeolite process. The naturally occurring sodium aluminum orthosilicate, this is called Na2Al2Si2O8XH2O, is called zeolite. Permeate is an artificial zeolite. It is obtained by fusing soda ash, that means sodium carbonate, silica, it is silicon dioxide, and alumina Al2O3. Permeate or zeolite is denoted by Na2Z, whereas Z equal to Al2Si2O8XH2O. Permeate is packed in a suitable container and hard water is passed through it. Calcium and magnesium ions of hard water are replaced by sodium ions, which do not cause hardness. Thus, water is softened. The soft water is taken out through the outlet. The reactions are Na2Z plus CaSO4 gives rise to CaZ plus Na2SO4. Na2Z plus MgCl2 gives rise to MgZ plus 2NaCl. In this diagram, the hard water sent to pipe passed into sodium aluminum orthosilicate. The sodium aluminum orthosilicate are also called permeate or zeolite. These taken cations and anions to convert to calcium Z and magnesium Z. to obtain pure water. Once Na2Z is completely converted to calcium Z or magnesium Z, is said to be exhausted. It is necessary to regenerate. Regeneration is carried out by passing 10% brine or NaCl solution the reactions during the regeneration. Exhausted means the binding capacity loss of cations. This is called exhausted. This is recover regeneration of 10% of sodium chloride solution passing through sodium zeolite bed. This equation calcium Z plus 2 NaCl gives rise to Na2Z plus calcium chloride. Magnesium Z plus 2 NaCl gives rise to Na2Z plus magnesium chloride. The permanent hardness removed method another method ion exchange process or demineralization process. Among all the methods of water softening, the ion exchange process is the best and the most modern method. In this method, both cations and anions are removed. The water is obtained 100% purest form. All the cations and anions present in the water are removed in this process. The water so obtained is demineralized water. In this method, ion exchange resins are used. The resins cross-linked organic polymers with microporous structure. The functional groups attached to the resins are responsible for the exchange of ions. The resins containing COOH or SO3H groups acidic resin can capable of exchange their H plus with other cations. They are called cation exchange resin. The resins containing OH or NH2 group basic resin can capable of exchange their OH minus or NH2 with other anions. These are called anion exchange resins. The ion exchanger consists of two columns, namely cation exchanger and anion exchanger. The cation exchanger is filled with an acidic resin or COOH and anion exchanger is filled with a basic resin ROH. The hard water is first sent through the cation exchanger. Here the acidic resin exchanges the H plus and with Mg plus 2 and calcium plus 2 ions of water. Equation 2RCOOH plus calcium plus 2 gives rise to RCOO2 calcium plus 2H plus 2RCOOH plus magnesium plus 2 RCOO2 magnesium plus 2H plus. Now the water is passed through anion exchanger with exchange the OH minus with anions like Cl minus SO4 minus 2 H3O minus. Equations ROH plus Cl minus gives rise to RCl plus OH minus. ROH plus HCO3 minus RHCO3 plus OH minus. 2ROH plus SO4 minus 2 or SO4 plus 2OH minus. The H plus and OH minus ions combine and form water. H plus OH minus gives rise to H2O. Regeneration of resins. After some time, the resins are exhausted. The exhausted acidic resin is regenerated by passing an acid like HCl or H2O. Cation exchanger binding of calcium and magnesium ions. Anion exchanger binding of anions Cl minus HCO3 minus SO4 minus 2 ions. After some time, the binding capacity is lost. This is means exhausted. Equation RCOO2 taken twice 2 calcium plus 2 HCl. In this place, H2SO4 are also used. HCl is acid and HCl H2SO4 are also acid because these two acids are used to regenerate cation exchanger. This is converted to 2RCOOH plus calcium chloride. RCOO2 magnesium plus 2HCl gives rise to 2RCOOH plus magnesium chloride. The basic exhausted resin is regenerated by passing alkali like NaOH. Equations RCl plus NaOH gives rise to ROH plus NaCl or HCO3 plus NaOH gives rise to ROH plus NaHCO3 or SO4 plus NaOH ROH plus Na2SO4. After regeneration, the resins are ready for softening. In this diagram, one container containing cation exchange resin, another column containing anion exchange resin. Raw water or hard water first sent to the cation exchange resin. The cation exchange resin bind up to cations like calcium and magnesium. Next, the water sent through the anion exchange resin. The anion exchanger or exchange resin bind up to anions like Cl minus SO4 minus 2 HCO3 minus. Both anions and cations binding up to the exchange resins because cation exchange generate H plus ion, anion exchange resin generate OH minus ion. H plus ion and OH minus ion both react to form H2O. This is the purest form of water. After some time, in diluted HCl added to regeneration of cation exchange resin. We will discuss in equations the regeneration purpose used HCl or H2SO4 and anion exchange resin are regenerated diluted NaOH or KOH. The previous cation exchange resin and anion exchange resin are regenerated, then next pass to the water are purified. Then next, potable or drinking water. The water used for drinking purpose is called potable water. The water should have some essential qualities. Essential qualities of drinking water. Number 1, it should be colorless and odorless. Colorless means the water should not contain color and odor means the water should not contain smell. Second one, it should be free from of colloidal or suspended impurities like mud. Colloidal or suspended means small dust particles and does not contain mud. Third point, it should have pleasant taste. Pleasant taste means the water containing correct taste, drinkable taste. Fourth one, it should not have harmful microorganisms like bacteria, virus, fungi. The drinking purpose used water, these do not contain these type of microorganisms, bacteria, virus or fungi. Fifth one, it should not have harmful dissolved gases like H2S. H2S is a very bad gas because this does do not dissolve in water. Sixth one, it should not have toxic elements like mercury, arsenic, lead. The water containing mercury, arsenic, lead, these three metals are affected in brain because the human beings arrested with brain stroke or mental disorder. Seventh one, turbidity of the water should be less than 10 ppm. The turbidity measure of water below 10 ppm, it contain below 10 ppm. And the pH of water should be between 7 and 8. Ninth one, it should not have fluoride more than 2 ppm. In last class, we discussed temporary hardness and permanent hardness. The temporary hardness removed by boiling method and Clark's method. These two types methods are used in this discussed in this class. The magnesium bicarbonate and calcium bicarbonate are soluble form of the water. The water heated or boiling, the bicarbonates are converted calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. These two carbonates are formed in water bottom white color precipitate. The water purified, the white color precipitate are removed because the water is purified. And permitute or geolite process is very important. In this method the water is only 60% or 70% are purified. The 30% impurities or salts present because the next method used in the ionization or demineralization process. In this method the columns containing permittive ion exchange process, the columns containing anions anions exchanger and cation exchanger, these both columns are purified. Cations and anions purified or bind up, these both ions removed, and cation exchanger released H plus ion and anion exchanger released OH minus ion. These two ions H plus ion and OH minus ion react to form water. This is the 100% purest of water. And then next to some essential qualities of drinking water are 8 or 9 essential qualities present in drinking water like colorless and odorless and microorganisms, bacteria, virus and gases, hydrogen sulfide, metals like mercury, lead, arsenic, and pH of water to measure 7 or 8, and fluoride is less than 2 ppm. In this topic are important questions. Write the softening methods of hard water. Then next explain permitute process or geolite process with neat diagram. And next, explain ion exchange process or demineralization process with diagram. Permutate process or zeolite process is the 5 marks question, and ion exchange process or demineralization process is the long question. Next, write any 5 or 6 essential qualities of drinking water. Then next, potable water or drinking water, the definition: the water used for drinking purpose is called potable water. The which water in real life used drinking purpose, that is called potable water or drinking water.